your audio being zipped into one file. So then you can share it very easily with your friends or with other. Then you can share it with all of your friends and other producers as well. You can just send it to, let's say, a Google Drive or WeTransfer or something like that in just one file. And it's a lot easier to have it zipped like that, because then the receiver will just get one file. He just unzipped it, and he have all of the different files there. In the next video, I will show you a very, very nice online solution to back up your files. So first, let's talk about backup solutions for your computer and what I call local backup. And what I mean by local backup is to have an external hard drive. So as of now, I have all of my sample files stored on an external hard drive. And this is mainly because my laptop's hard drive isn't very huge. I have a 256 gigabyte SSD hard drive on my MacBook Pro here. And if I would store all of the samples and contact libraries that I have, for instance, it wouldn't fit inside of that SSD hard drive. This is number one. And number two is you don't want your projects or your samples being stored on an SSD hard drive. And I will explain why. An SSD hard drive works a bit different than an old 3.5 or 2.5 inch hard drive or a spinning hard drive, because SSD hard drives can fail a lot more if there are a lot of different read and writes off of the hard drive all of the time. So actually a spinning hard drive is better for that. And it's cheaper because you can get a 1 terabyte hard drive for almost nothing nowadays, actually. So that is why I use a spinning hard drive for my project files, for my sample packs. And I've seen a lot of people using external SSD hard drives. And that's mainly because they're getting cheaper now, and they are a lot faster than spinning hard drives. And sure, I mean, if you will be working with video files that are huge in size, then I get it that it may be slow to work off of a spinning hard drive. But audio files in general are a lot smaller in size. So you can still work with a spinning hard drive with audio files because, as I said, the audio files are a lot smaller in size. And then if you're working with a spinning hard drive, you can't really see the difference between an SSD hard drive and a spinning hard drive. The only thing I would put on an SSD external hard drive in this case is huge files, for instance contact libraries that are very, very big in size. If you're creating them off of a spinning hard drive, you will have to wait until that contact library is loaded up. And sometimes I wait for 10 minutes to just load up a piano sounding contact library because the libraries are so huge in file size. So that is the only reason why I would use SSD external hard drive for audio production. But otherwise, I will put all of my samples, sample libraries, and all the things audio related on a spinning external hard drive. And spinning external hard drive is the regular 2.5 inch or 3.5 inch hard drives that you can purchase almost everywhere nowadays. So there are different things you can consider here when purchasing a new external hard drive for your backups, for your samples, and all of that stuff. What you can do is to have 2 external hard drives, and I will explain why you should have 2 and not just 1. And this is because if you have 1 hard drive, you can always play with that hard drive and put samples, put projects, everything. But let's say that hard drive is failing, or let's say that that hard drive gets stolen or you lost it somewhere or something like that. Then you're out of all of your projects, your samples, everything is gone, and that is not good. So what you can have is an external RAID drive. And what that is that it's 2 hard drives inside of 1 hard drive case. So now it will copy all of the different data between both of the hard drives. But still, if you have it in one case, then you're having that case, if you lost it or it gets stolen or something like that, then you're out of them anyway. So before that, I always used 2 external hard drives, 2 different ones. And the first being all of the sample libraries being inside of there, the project files, everything like that. Then the second one will be just where I connect my second hard drive to my computer like once a month, for instance, and then I just copy all of the data from the first hard drive to the second hard drive, then I disconnect it, put it somewhere, you know, and then I just do it like that every month. And what happened with that was that I actually forgot to do it sometimes, and that was not good either. So let's say that I created a project 3 weeks in, and then I forgot to make a backup of it, and then let's say that the hard drive will fail, then all of the project file samples would be lost anyway. So what I do nowadays is to have one external hard drive, and then I have an online backup that complements that. And this is very nice because the online backup that I'm going to show you in the next lecture is being taken automatically, and it's been taken all of the time. So if I create this project here and save it, and let's say that my computer gets stolen or lost, you know, or my external hard drive gets stolen and lost, or both of them, then I can still go to another computer and just fire up my online backup and download everything from there, even system files, sample libraries, all of the things that I had on both my internal hard drive and my external hard drive. And even though you're having like 5 terabytes or 10 terabytes or something like crazy huge amounts of disk space with all of the different sample libraries and stuff, it's still taking backup for a very, very cheap price. I will show you that amazing online backup solution in the next lecture. Alright guys, so see you in the next one.